Let's get it. See, give me 1 second. I think you can still use the same old, hold on, let me send you another email. I'm just gonna send it through here. How do I do that? Collab cam. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Give me 1 second, brother. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna have to send this through Gmail again. Alright, I sent it through Gmail. Let's see what we do, fellas. Let's see. What's going on, brother?
What it do? What it do?
Hold on, give me 1 second. I can't hear you. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me fix this again. Properties. I think I need to turn this on. Alright. PC. Let me see. Alright. My headset should be on. Alright. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me? Yeah, I can't hear you at all, man. This stuff is just doing it again. I think the mic is doing something. All right, so I think it's my headset. Can't hear anything. All right, hold on. I think the collab cam that part is just acting weird. Yeah, and that's headset monitor off, microphone no. Could you try? Can you try to get in again? Just back out and just come back in. Yeah, because this thing is like it's messing up so bad. I can't even I can't hear nobody. Like I can't hear you at all. There you go. Now I can hear you. What's going
Yeah.
on?
You got some audio?
Yeah, I got audio now.
Cool, cool.
See, it's just this app, man.
Uh,
Whatever. I don't know.
Streamlabs app.
Dude, I stayed up till 4 o'clock this morning working on a trading bot.
Creating one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and I'm getting like two errors, and I think there's something wrong with the MACD. Like it didn't properly download on NinjaTrader or something. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out that coding. And yeah. So
So how do you build a bot? Is there a program?
I mean, well, you can use AI to build it for you, but you have to be very specific with what you want. So I was, I was trying to get in on the settings that I wanted at a certain target price and this and that, but you have to be very specific. Um, I almost had it. I almost had it to where I could get it right. I was getting two errors on that on the coding side. I was getting two errors, and I would try to fix it, but then AI, you have to like you got these things where you gotta like pay for more, for more uh stuff. So
Yeah, like coding diag or something.
yeah, you gotta pay for more. Well, you gotta pay for more for the AI to actually talk to you some more. I'm like, man, like shit, I almost had it. I was almost there. I was testing everything out, man, and almost had it, but now I gotta pay up. So it's just, yeah.
Well, might be lucrative in the long run for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna after I get off today, man, I'm gonna continue on that because I kind of like I was liking it, man. I was like, this stuff is pretty amazing. I like it.
Did the master put you onto it, or did you just come up with it on your own?
Well, he came up on it a
Mm-hmm.
while back. He said he met somebody that knows how to do that stuff, and he said he'll talk to them. But I asked him again about it. He never really
I
said
think it was
anything.
me.
Oh, was it?
Maybe, maybe not. But he's brought it up to me in the past. He's like, man, we should use AI to create this. And I'm like, look, man, I'm only on chapter seven.
Oh yeah. Oh
There's
yeah. I understand, man. I understand. It's
17
not
chapters. Like, give me a minute.
it's not that easy, man. It's not. You know, I know, like, well, you gotta have time for this stuff. You gotta spend your free time, to do this stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
And
you're right. It's not. It's simple. It's just not easy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
It,
simple, but
it,
it's not easy.
yeah, I mean, if you look at how computers work on the most basic level, it's as simple as it gets.
Yeah,
It's either on or off. It's a one or a zero. I
yeah.
mean, that's it. Um, but that, yeah, I have to. We'll have to talk a little bit about your setup, man. I'd be curious to see what you got going on.
Okay. Yeah, I can send you that code too and see if you could, if you want to figure it out as well. But I'm trying to get to it, man. I stayed up till 4 this morning, man, just trying to, just like working and working and working and trying to get this thing situated.
Man, I'm sure you're exhausted, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely exhausted, but it's all right, man. I took a power nap at like 8 o'clock last night, or actually, I took it from 6 to 9, and I just laid in bed. I was up till 12, and I was like, man, I can't sleep. You know what? I was thinking about creating that AI thing, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So I just
Yeah.
hopped on and
You
just started.
good?
Let's get it.
Well, yeah, man. That'd be. I would definitely want to see what you got going on, so maybe we can collaborate on that.
Yeah, yep. And yeah, 'cause you know what? I actually wanted like, I think with the specifics of what I asked AI to create for me, I think that would be something that would be very positive. Um, as in like trading a little small account, maybe turning 500 into, a million within, a couple of years, just letting it ride, you know, and just changing the program as I go with however many contracts I want to put down,
Yeah.
and just progressively keep changing the settings on or adapting to what the market is doing, and just
As far as the bot,
yeah, as far as the buy, just keep changing it.
um, yeah, I like it. I'm trying to think of how you could do more autonomous activity with it.
Well, see, the thing is that I'm getting is I set it at a certain specific level on the MACDs and stuff like that. So I've looked at it, and it's going to be traded on for the 1 minute. So um and it kind of seems like if we go on the 1 minute, doesn't I don't think it goes down. Does it? I don't remember what settings I had, but I put down. Let's see, on the 1 minute. Let's see. So I put it down to where it crosses over. You can't see. Hold on. Let me see if you can find something. Whenever it crosses over from here, but on the downside, coming up, um, I asked for it to do that for me at a specific crossovers between the green, the MACD, and the signal, uh,
Oh,
going
that's what's up.
going to the upside and catching like a really good move. But I really don't know how many times it actually reaches, that level. I mean, it's done. I've seen it do it plenty of times, but it's like whenever it does drop that kind of whenever it drops aggressively like that, um,
Hmm.
it does seem like it does hit those levels, and whenever it drops aggressively like that, there's a big run up afterwards. So I want to catch those big runs.
Yep, that makes sense.
Let's see. So what is the CPI came out today, right?
Yep. I wonder who else is using the strategy you're talking about on a much larger scale.
Yeah, and
I
I've
mean,
seen them. I've seen them. But
like farms.
they're charging a hell ton of money just to get them. Like $2,000-3,000. You know, or even more, just to get those kind of bots. Um,
I believe it.
I've
But
seen
once
some.
you,
I've seen somebody charge $25,000 just to create one.
yeah, dude,
But
once you create it,
yeah,
that's like the story of a freaking There's a story of a dude. Long story long, there's a story of a dude in a village, and they had everybody in the village had to walk to the river every damn day, a mile there and a mile back to get water.
Mhm.
And he did it just like everybody else did. But then he spent an extra hour every day digging part of a trench.
Yep.
And eventually, after so many days, he dug a trench that went from the river all the way back to their village, 1 mile. And no one ever had to walk to get water again because of what this one man did.
Mhm.
So, how much was it worth for him to dig that trench? A shit ton of money.
Oh yeah.
He didn't charge it, but kind of the same philosophy. Someone builds this river for you, or builds this path to a river for you, and just hands it to you. Hell yes, $25,000.
Yeah.
Because depending on what you invest in it, I
Hey, you know
mean,
what? I'm gonna try to learn that stuff, and maybe on the website still, man, we can provide their services. Just for them to tell us what's. You got to tell us like the specifics or what you're looking for, and then we can kind of like, you know, make it, and then they can play with it later on.
yeah, I like that, man. I like it's a good idea. It's a good way to merge old and new.
Yeah, I'm in, baby. I'm in. Let's see it. Let's see if I'm gonna try to keep some profits here. All right, let's get it. But yeah, man, that's what I was doing last night, man. And I was like very interested in it. Kind of like it. I was excited actually, just doing it, and
I
speaking with
did.
AI and it might be like it's artificial intelligence, but I kind of like I'm kind of thinking like, this thing is helping me along the way, and he's doing it, creating it really quick. It's like I'm trying to, and I'm speaking to it like an actual, like a live person. Like, hey man, appreciate this so much, and 'cause you never know, man. They might want to try to take over. You might be nice to me at some point.
Oh, trust me, bro. I already know it's coming.
So yeah.
There's no part of me that doesn't believe computers are going to kill mankind.
Hmm.
They,
I just try to be nice, man. For the
that's what I'm
beginning.
saying. I figure be nice and learn how to cut them off
Yeah.
if it's possible to shut them down.
Yeah.
It's got to.
I'm up $79 for today.
Hell yeah. Where you at for the week?
I didn't even trade yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Yep. I didn't even trade because the tech guys came and they
right.
were messing with the computer, man, because the computer was doing some kind of like weird stuff, man, and I was just like, man, there's no way that I'm gonna be trading on this. And the comfy vibes. Look at that. It changed, brother.
So what they do for you?
They were looking over my so it was Geek Squad.
Mm.
They trying to represent, man, representing. They came in and
I mean, it's like, give me a G.
yeah, and he was just telling me over. They didn't really do much, man. So they didn't really charge me. All they did is they came in and they're like, yeah, it was like we can't go into your files and stuff like that, but I can show you something. So he started, doing this, and I had to download NVIDIA because I have NVIDIA chip and whatnot, and or a G4 something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then he was like, yeah, you got to do this, and then this is working this too much, and then you got so much going on here that, it's slowing things down. Also, too, I showed him like, look, man, my whole monitor, whatever, the whole internal storage of this thing is super high. He's like, yeah, man, it's like you need to go into your files, but unfortunately, we can't do that for you. Uh, Part of whatever policy, just because of sensitive materials. Um,
Yeah, that's PII and SPII.
yeah. So he was like that, and I was like, man, he's like, just get a external, like you say, get an external. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to, and I really can't. I don't even know, like, I have to go and figure out which I'm gonna try to do it, with Google, YouTube, whatnot, and try to figure out, um, because I might need to delete the entire NinjaTrader, this whole trading platform, and
Mm-hmm.
re-download it and start from fresh again. And then I'm gonna try to go over every single thing because I don't want to delete something that I don't, that I shouldn't, and that's kind of one of those things. I'd rather have somebody here that knows how to do things instead of because this is real stuff, man. This is programs inside the computer already put in there, and I
Hmm.
don't want to mess that up.
So all you do, it make it pretty easy in the screen to back up your files,
Hmm.
and that's all you do. You just back everything up, and that then you can wipe out your computer, and then it doesn't matter because you had the backup. You can start the whole thing over, and you have all your backup right there ready to go.
Hey, you're gonna have to show me, man, because um, I don't know, man. I even yeah, you tell me the back it up, but all I know is I set it up for OneDrive and I set it up for Google, which really I don't know if it's good to have both of those things or one, because I only need one,
Yeah, between
But
OneDrive and Google Drive.
yeah, and like my wife uses like OneDrive, and then other people use Google Drive like yourself, and it's
I
like
use both.
you use both.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, other people just use one, and I'm just like, man, well, which one should I choose?
Yeah, I mean, I think the military uses OneDrive. I believe
Does it?
we did. Um, we had your squads and your teams over.
Oh yeah,
That's what we did. That we could put out op orders.
yeah, yep.
We had to do presentations. Fucking ridiculous, dude.
What?
Yeah, we had to get blocks of instructions, and they would make the team. Like we had to study. I don't know. I forget
Is
what we
it?
had to study a specific country or something, and like tell all about that country. Like
Well, I mean, well, what rank are you in, right? Or you're currently in, or still?
no, so I was a four, but I mean our NCO had to do it too.
Oh, oh, oh,
Everybody had to do it.
yeah,
The whole platoon had to do it.
yeah. I didn't. When I went there, I don't. They didn't ask us to do none of that stuff.
Yeah, we had to give like a PowerPoint presentation on the area, the geographic setup, the populace, the climate, the way the food they ate. Everybody had to study a different country or whatever in our area.
So
And
basically, like a PowerPoint.
yeah, it was. No, it was a PowerPoint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a PowerPoint presentation, and we all had to fucking take turns presenting it.
I remember
We
the
we
last
used OneDrive
PowerPoint.
to collaborate.
Yeah, the last PowerPoint I did was in high school, man. That's damn. It sucks trying to like do those things, man, when you haven't done it in a long time.
Bro, I'm about to blow your mind real quick. Watch this.
What's that?
I was looking through. My mom's one of those people that keeps everything.
Uh-huh.
We talked about that. So one of the things that she kept all my schoolwork and stuff like that back in the day.
Uh-huh.
This is this is circa 1992. Said I can get it to come up for you. Hold on. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
my camera to catch up. Hang on. God damn, there's a delay.
Yeah. I see it.
Shit, it is.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's I found I found all these papers, man. It's about trading in the market
dang, man.
from 1992. So
Wow.
like vocabulary, equity and portfolio, buying power, margin call. Like this is stuff that I was taught when I was 10 years old, man.
All that good stuff, man. Were they trying to get you into it?
I was in elementary school.
Wow.
Yeah, this was just schoolwork. But I was in the alert classes, what we called them, advanced classes or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, at the ripe age of 10, we had to like read the newspaper and pick stocks
Yeah.
and say what they were going to do. And like we had fake money. We bought stocks with our fake money, and then we would track. There were teams in the classroom, and everybody tracked
They
the
would.
stocks.
I have never done that in school, man. Never, never did they talk about any kind of stock.
No, hell no. Most schools don't.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
It was just because we were like, you know, the special kids.
Mm,
So they were like, here you go. Here's computers. Here it was like STEM classes in the early '90s, if you will,
mm,
because we had computers. Like we did, we were learning computer systems in elementary school, but this was 1992. It wasn't 2022.
wow.
I mean, roll the dice back 30 or the hands of time back 30 years on computers,
Mm-hmm.
and So we were doing PowerPoint presentations. I definitely did them in middle school, but um, we had to use a lot of Apple shit before, as you could imagine.
Wow.
But
I
it was simple enough to use for kids or for kids to use. Yeah, how much are you up, man?
I'm up 106.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna keep this sell stop right here just in case. If it does come down, it is what it is. Better to be safe and just get a little profits than they'll start losing them.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I'm so excited about that bot, man. I'm definitely
Fucking awesome.
gonna create that. And I was telling that to David, or actually, I was telling, yeah, to this other
Another,
David, to this
another
other
friend of
David that I know.
uh-huh.
And
He likes computers too.
yeah.
That's cool.
And also I was talking to some other tech guy as well about it, and he was like, if you can create a bot that actually works and you can charge, you know, five of one time fee of like $5,000, you know,
Absolutely.
a one time fee of $5,000. And but see, the thing is that you have to make it worthwhile so that people don't actually give this stuff out for free, you know?
Right.
So
Right.
I would think like if somebody has money like that just to get a bot that actually works, I would charge them way more, because
Hell yeah.
you don't want them to take this information and then, how would you actually keep that bot that people would
Um,
give out like that?
so if you create a software program and sell it to somebody, they're bound by certain rights. They can't resell, redistribute that shit.
Mhm.
Um, you cannot like you wouldn't be able to make a profit from my intellectual property.
Mm.
So when you create something like that, that's your intellectual property, and there's a digital watermark on whatever you create, or you
Yeah.
would put one in there. And if somebody that's how copyright infringements work when it comes to software.
Mhm.
It's in the code, or the human eye can't detect it, but there's a watermark in there, and that way, if you could go back in and look,
Yeah.
and you're like, holy crap, this isn't in here. This is stolen. This is stolen software, or whatever the case is. This program was not rightfully purchased.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's ways to safeguard yourself. Um,
Yeah, I think that would that'd be a good idea, man, to
you,
implement.
you'd have to.
Yeah.
That's in chapter 7, by the way.
Ah. See, we're still going. We're still heading up. Oh, the market is about to open.
Yeah, it is.
See how people feel today. I'm gonna go based off what my MACDs are showing me. If we see a positive side on the MACD, I'm just going long.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, I actually before that tech came, I entered yesterday before he came, and I'm down drastically, man. From that 500, I'm already down to 118. But that's all right. This was just a this options account is just like I want to catch the lottos, you know?
Yeah,
but it's all right. 500 is it's not bad.
it's not bad at all.
All right. So I still came out positive. So all right, let's see what happens.
9:30. Boom. Did you hear where speaking of cybersecurity stuff, that girl from the Olympics, the boxer, is suing Elon Musk and somebody else for like cyberbullying?
Really?
Yeah, class action lawsuit against Musk and some other guy, probably other people too.
Yeah. Wow.
Just can't go online and talk smack about people apparently.
I thought it. What about free speech?
Yeah, on your own platform, you think you can say whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
If you own X, like bitch, I say what I want. Probably shouldn't say that.
But it's all right, man. Like I think anyone can say anything. It's just people get their butt.
They
They
get
get
butt
butt.
hurt, man.
They get butt hurt, man. I
Certain
would say
people,
anything.
yeah, certain people. It seems like people that claim to be the most accepting of all are very vindictive with the small. Well, not really a small group, a pretty large group of people.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I was just verifying those digital signatures are part of the integrity part of cryptography.
Mm.
So that's just something that happens. Man, come on.
Are you? Is there any stocks that you're actually looking at that you think could have a could be positive, could make money?
Well, I don't know if you saw the master talking about the projections for Lowe's and Home Depot falling off.
No, I didn't check that out.
I think it's
Why would they fall?
uncertainty in the market. People aren't doing any home improvements right now because everybody's.
I
I
thought.
gotta feel like it's so tough right now with it being an election year, both the House, the Senate, and the presidential, and it's such an extreme opposite. I don't. I don't think that. I don't think that the Republicans have an extreme right person, but I think that the Democrats do have extreme left people.
Hmm.
Um, so I mean, that's a very uneasy time in the country.
Yeah.
I guess might want to keep an eye on techs, just in general.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at right now. I think
I guess from
let's see what
CPI.
Nvidia is doing. Ooh, they're dropping. Nvidia's dropping, man.
Yeah, it is.
But see, I'm looking at the Qs and at the 10 minute, it looks from what the MACD is telling me, we're still going on the upside.
From Nvidia.
No, for the Qs,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we're still rolling on the upside. I don't. Let's see what we got.
You're in for two.
Huh?
You're in for two on the Q.
I'm in for two. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna yesterday when I before that tech came, I was thinking it was gonna drop, so I went and go ahead and put it in order, and then I forgot as soon as because I set it in for pre-market, and
Mm-hmm.
then like as soon as he was doing it, like I saw a notification, I was like, fuck, I should have gotten out because I seen that it was like it was climbing.
Right.
And by the time it opened, it filled the order, and I was like, man, I was like, well, this account is no good.
Are you in it on Meta?
No, I'm in on this is the Nasdaq MNQ. I haven't done. I haven't actually bought any. I haven't bought any stocks yet. It took me out. I'm negative 34 now. But yeah, I haven't bought any stocks or anything.
I'm looking at that with which the master has told.
Yeah, get these 32 bucks back right quick. See if it actually does.
Hmm. You put any work in on the car? Or is that a weekend only thing?
Yeah, that was well, I'm waiting for parts. I haven't.
So fuel pressure regulator.
No, that's already been put in. I'm just waiting for other parts to come in. Like I need to do exhaust work, and I think that's about it. Just to get the exhaust work, and then put the intake manifold on, and then that should be good to go.
Well, the exhaust is all connected, right? You said it's just touching.
Yeah, it's all connected. It's there. I think it's just there's three pieces to it, but I need to cut one up and redo it because man, whenever I go over bumps, man, it's just no good. It just scrapes. So I need to cut the mid pipe and weld whatever I need to on there, and then uh, try to figure out, you know, how high do I need to push the exhaust in the car so that way it doesn't it doesn't hit the bottom of it.
Oh, so it's dragging the road.
Hmm?
The exhaust is dragging the road. It's not
Yeah.
hitting the floor.
No, yeah. And besides, I think that exhaust the muffler that I have on there is just way too big either way. So I ordered me a Blox mini muffler. It's very nice, man.
Is it stainless as well?
I believe so. They should come in today.
You believe so? Better know what you ordered, bro.
Yeah, I think so. I think it said
It's not black.
t
It's stainless,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or is it polished? It's nice and shiny.
No, it's I think it's nice and shiny, man, but pictures can be deceiving as well. That's
True.
why whenever it comes, I'm gonna make sure it is.
True. Did you get the anodized blue tip or anything?
No, no.
Oh,
Nah,
come on.
that's just to make that's just to make it pretty.
Gotcha, gotcha.
But they do that, they do that by using what is it called? Electrosis or something? Not electrosis. Is it electrosis?
Electrolysis?
Yeah, or something like that. And it changes color.
I thought I just heated it up.
No, I thought they did it like that because I've seen bolts change color when they put it in water and they put the two electrodes on there. And
Yeah.
then yeah, let's see.
And they anodize it?
I have no idea, man.
Chemicals.
Let's see. We're still on the upside, so I'm waiting for calm. Hmm. Yeah, so the first thing I got to do is I have to get me that external and then figure out how I can set up the rest of my stuff. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so I got the 5 minute here.
What?
What happened?
They make a smart bolt.
Smart bolt? What does
What?
it
It
do?
drops some knowledge, son. Smart Bolt DTI. So as it's tightened, and of course, when you tighten a bolt, it stretches the metal.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to replace certain bolts, like head bolts, certain stuff in the vehicle, because they can only, once they stretch, that's it. Like Mercedes is real picky about replacing bolts. They want you to replace bolts all the time.
Uh-huh.
That's not, you don't have to, but certain stuff you do. Anyway, so as these are tightened and the tension stretches the bolt, they change colors to represent the amount of tension in real time.
Wow. That's crazy.
Bruh, that's brain matter everywhere. Amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Let's go ahead and hop on some stock from Smart Bolts
Yeah.
for 2025. And that's just the coolest.
So there will actually be a demand for that.
At some point, there's got to be. People are dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's just make it easy on you.
Yep.
Honestly, and not even that, but if you don't have a torque wrench, you know what I mean? Instead of having to pay money for an actual torque wrench, and sometimes you can't get a torque wrench into certain spots because of how long they typically are.
Mm-hmm.
You get something. You have a bolt that changes colors. You can just use a regular ratchet or T handle or whatever it is, or
Yeah.
open wrench. Super cool, man.
All right, so we're coming down. We're coming down. Let's see if I think we can reach these levels up top. We might be coming down to here though.
You still in the queues right now?
Yeah, I'm still in the queues for the with options I am, but I don't think I'm gonna recover these. So I might get me some calls at what is it? Calls at 464. 464. See, the problem that I'm having is the only so if you get lotto calls, right? You get
Mm-hmm.
lottos and they just cost so much, or not well, the lotto calls are cheap, but you're not for certain if it's actually going to reach there, that's why they're lottos.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if it was up to me, I would have gotten the closest strike price to wherever I think it's going to go. So right now, this thing is coming down. It looks like to the 160s, and then from what I'm looking at on the 10 minute or on the let's see, on the 30 minute, we're still on an uptrend. So I would go all the way up to 464 um, for calls. 464, 460, so 470 possibly. Yeah, I would go to 470. So I might just go ahead and add one. And the problem that I'm having with that is every time I do that, I get into a call, I don't close it out. Like with the contract that I had this one here yesterday,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um, let's see, as soon as it hit like negative $30, I should have gotten out.
Right.
But I wasn't. I was watching it on my phone.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I didn't exit out, or I didn't set a stop limit. I should have. But see, this thing is going to go down to the 460s is what I'm seeing, 460s. But on the 30 minute, I still see an uptrend. Like this thing can hit the 50 EMA on the 30 minute, and that's what I believe it's going, and then we can just pop right on back. So that's what I'm going to wait for. And
Good
we're at
Lord.
Yep, we're at 60. The contracts for that 470 call is at 460. So I have about Well, I have about $90 I can play with. Well,
Good.
actually, I don't even know. I only have about $46 I can play with. Jeez. All right. Whatever. So I'm just gonna have to go to higher 29. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to order two of these.
Man.
Yeah.
So Nvidia's following suit. I mean, SPXL's following suit. SPY's following suit.
Let's
People
see.
just a couple.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Hmm.
the farther this thing goes down, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get in because it looks like we're gonna hit that EMA soon. Let's go ahead and place that order. I'm already in. I'm in Q calls.
Oh shit!
What happened?
An escaped killer in Orange County, North Carolina.
What? Where's
Yeah,
Orange? Hold on. Where's Orange County?
I don't know, man. I hope it's not close to you.
Uh, well, hope it's not close to any of us, man.
True. Actually, I do kind of hope it's close to me.
Orange. Where's Orange County located?
I have to take my.
Chapel Hill. That's in Raleigh.
Yeah, I see the one of us. Yep. The police are on. They're showing the officials are giving an update right now. I see the bloodhounds. They're trying to track him down.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing energy companies taking a little bit of a hit at the moment,
Hmm.
with the exception of Dominion.
That's what that's the kind of thing I need a bigger monitor so I can see the full story, so I can put the full story like I might need like so I have two of these monitors here. I might not need one more over here and one more for news, and just one of them looking at the actual table of all the sectors, you know, because I have my fidelity, the full screen is using that fidelity, and my full screen is using that NinjaTrader plus Streamlabs, and it's
Man,
just
you can't split screen that.
I
You
can,
can't
but it's
split screen the screen.
well, it's tiny, I don't like tiny. I have to see the whole thing.
That's what she said.
No, but seriously though, seriously that if if it's if it's small, then I can't like actually I can't get a really clear picture of it.
I do because I mean it's very hard to see on your phone what the stock is doing. I
Yeah,
mean, you can see the big numbers they provide for you, but as far as following candlesticks, good luck.
yeah.
What size are those monitors you have?
Hold on, let me. Oh, look, we're coming up. We're coming up. I think this thing's gonna might drop. Let me check. I'll give you the exact size,
Yeah, so go ahead and.
or I'll tell you what kind I have.
Yeah, Meta's been looking good for a hot minute though.
The width of it is 49.
Oh,
It's an LG ultra wide dual, and it's the 49 one, the 49 width one,
so 49
or
wide.
39. Yeah, 49 inches wide.
So it's a 42-inch monitor probably.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it says 49
Yeah, but diagonal
width.
things what you're
Yeah,
looking for. That's how you're supposed to measure diagonal. I don't know why the hell it would be widthwise.
yeah. Let's see.
Man, I hope nobody grabbed Intel.
All right, let's go back. See how the thing changed on top? The comfy vibes
Yeah.
changed because that was another subscriber or another follower.
Okay.
I don't know if he's in here, but
I would assume.
see well 12. What's up, man? He's in here. I remember him. All right, let's see. What I'm seeing is
Mm.
let's see. Q's texts are down.
Yeah, I'm looking at Intel right now.
I'm gonna look for a reversal to the top, man. I want to see what happens. I want to see this thing.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know that Warren Buffett called the AI bubble.
Hmm.
So not for nothing,
Yeah.
but
You know damn well he's paying somebody to get the information. He's insider trading, man.
Oh no, yeah, he's probably making the moves happen.
Yeah.
He's like, look, Apple, this was about to go down.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I was messing with that AI script, or not the AI script, the Ninja Traders thing,
Hmm.
and I think it was sending me two codes, and that code was the MACD strategy and the stochastics, because I was giving it instructions on certain a certain criteria of it,
Hmm.
and the instructions were hold on, let me see if I can send. I'm gonna see if I can send it to you real quick.
Did it tell you what the errors were?
Yeah, it told me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see. I think.
I might be able to decipher those for you.
Let me see. Let me go to here, Gmail. I'm just watching the market right now. I'm not going to get into anything just because. Uh,
Combination of lower multiples and enduring AI demand. Suggests that the worst may be over for AI hardware. Nvidia shares are up 17% from an August low, while Bank of America's corporation's most recent client data showed inflows into tech for the first week in four.
hmm.
So that is a possible uptick for.
Look at that drop. I knew it was going to go down there.
You still in Qs?
Yeah, I knew. I knew. I know what I'm talking about, but I'm so stubborn to getting in too early.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I and I know I'm like I called it out. I said it's going to come down here. 460s. Watch the Qs go to 460s. It's at 461.20 right now. And when I'm looking uh at that 30 minute or that 1 hour, that 30 minute, let's look at the 30 minute. I believe it's gonna hit that 50 EMA and then bounce back up. That's what I'm seeing.
You gonna try to get in when it hits the 460?
Yeah, well, whenever it hits around the range of either 460 or at least 450, 850, then
Mm-hmm.
I'll go into some longs on this here. But right now, let me try to send you that. See if I can find it.
Question for you: when it comes to our display here,
Uh-huh.
are you able to manipulate where our image shows up?
Yes.
Can you move me to the top right,
The top right? Yes.
diagonal from you?
Yep. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Which one is that one? Okay, it's locked. I have that one locked. Let me see if I can.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. There we go. All right, guys. I'm not gonna get in just yet. I'm gonna wait. Um, I'm gonna wait until. Let's see. This is a 30. Let's wait until see if I can see a reversal here. I'm gonna go ahead and get in. See what happens. I wanted to hit that 50 or the 50 EMA on that 1 minute. I wanted to hit this 50 up here, but it might not happen. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to continue going down. It's going to continue. It's going to continue going down, guys. I'm not. It is hitting that 50 though. It is going to hit that 50. See? All right. Let's go back to the 5. I'm gonna get some of this stuff. I'm gonna try to get some of that stuff back. All right. Once it hits this level right here, I'm gonna go ahead and start and buy it right here. It might be just a down day all day. Who knows? All right, let's see. Let me send that. Try to look for that. Let's see what happens. All right. So 3 minute we're going down. 5 minute we're going down. Option market orders are here. Market orders are now available for options trading, enabling you to take. Oh, I forgot I put money in Weeble. Let's see, reoccurring statements, quotes.
On today's lesson, vocabulary. What is available equity?
Available equity.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much cash you have, right? Or that's how much shares.
Available equity. The amount of equity available for supporting additional buy and short sell transactions after deducting the initial margin requirement on existing positions. So it equals equity in portfolio minus initial margin requirement. If this figure is negative, the team portfolio is not satisfying the 50% initial margin requirement, and therefore all buy and short sell transactions would be rejected.
So that would be based off of just buying regular shares and options, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Amazing. We should consider making a team portfolio.
Yeah.
we'll talk about that afterwards.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find where. Hold on. I need to I need to find. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send you that later on. Um,
Yes.
that that coding and right now I'm just really interested in this drop right now.
Yeah. I'm just checking some of our information here.
Ah. All right, so let me take a look at the so Tesla's down. Tesla, Apple. Apple had a look at Apple. Apple had a good drop and then it came back up. Looking at that 1 hour, we're still on the uptrend though. If it what I'm seeing is that 50 on that on Apple and on the 30 minute.
Yeah, Apple's been fluctuating, but they've had a strong week, man. Okay, so I guess it's the supply chains.
I want to see if I can hit this lever here. This seven on the 5.
Okay, here. Yeah, appreciate you moving me so I can see your other stuff up here.
Hell yeah, man. Hmm. You know what I would think for futures? If you're gonna do futures, I think a good to be comfortable and let's say you put down like 3 contracts at a time, and to
Mm-hmm.
be able to live off that, I think 10,000 would be appropriate for that. An account of $10,000, which is why I have these project cars, so that way I can make my money and put them in there and just try to make something out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Like we talked about, I'm doing. I'm looking to do the exact same thing, just much more much more, if not 100% OEM with the car,
Yeah,
just to keep the market wider for resale.
yeah.
I might just flood this area with little Hondas and stuff.
Yeah. Hondas are pretty good though. I used to have a Honda myself. It
It's
was a
hard to kill
it
them.
was a Civic, man, and that thing was like so low on oil, I forgot, and it kept running, man, and then until a rot blew through.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yep.
But yeah, they will run for quite some time, man. Excuse me. Flagship Asian import vehicles or engines, not the vehicles, but the flagship engines.
Mhm.
Like, good luck killing those things. Like Nissan's 3 liter or 3.5, like it's just hard to kill it.
Yeah.
Toyota, I mean, everybody knows the 22 RE, which is the 4 cylinder from the Toyota pickup truck.
Yeah.
Like, good luck trying to kill that. The their 3.4 liter, the 5VFZE or whatever, the one that's in the third gen Forerunner and Tacoma, not going to kill it.
Hmm.
The thing that Asian manufacturers do that European and domestic don't do
Mhm.
is, I don't know why. I think American manufacturers finally started to get on board a little bit, But you have to, if you look at, look at like your average Honda or Nissan or I mean, Lexus, what doesn't really matter because they're the same thing.
Mhm.
They take one engine and they put it in everything. Like
Mhm.
the 3.5 or the 3.7, for like kind of a Nissan, it's the same engine in the Nissan Z, in the Quest,
Mhm.
in in the for the most part, probably a similar engine in the Ultima or Maxima. Um, the truck, like the Frontier, they use the same engine over and over and over and over. They don't have 500 different engines for one Nissan minivan.
Yeah. Yep.
Whereas like Chevy trucks have 9 different engines.
Mhm.
I'm throwing a number out there. I don't know what the number is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, what happened? What happened, buddy? I don't know what happened, brother.
I disappeared.
Yep. It just all of a sudden you were
Oh,
talking and then you were gone.
am I back now?
Yeah, yeah, you're back. I can see you.
Cool. So, and some European car manufacturers do that too. Mercedes got really bad about making too many different engines. My point is, if you just dump a ton of R&D into one engine and make it really, really well,
Mhm.
that's like you've solved the power plant issue.
Mm.
There's no reason to bring all these other power plants into your vehicle. You know what I mean? Like that's the heart of the vehicle. So go ahead and lock that down, and then you can focus on quality, craftsmanship, durability, reliability, and all that stuff
Yeah.
because you perfected the engine part, and that's the difference with Asian manufactured vehicles versus European and domestic.
Hmm.
Based off my personal experience with it,
Yeah.
um, I think, like I said, I think the American market is finally learning just make just a couple engines. Stop making so many different damn engines.
Oh yeah, yep.
Like the
It's
EcoBoost is a good engine. I don't like Fords, but it's a pretty good engine.
EcoBoost. Yeah, I've seen a lot of EcoBoost engines, man.
And they put it in everything. It's in the
Yeah.
Mustang, it's in the truck, it's in whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
So they finally wised up. It took 100 years, but
I know.
they got it. They finally got nice interiors in domestic cars too.
What they need to start doing is messing with start getting the anti-gravity cars out, man.
Yeah, or at least hydrogen, man. Let's
Yeah,
go ahead and make
something.
the move. Stop playing games. Everybody knows EV is not sustainable.
Yep.
You can't do that kind of damage to the planet.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, there's no the infrastructure is not there yet. Won't be for quite some time. You're going to cause brownouts and blackouts if you try to have too many EVs.
Mhm. This thing is gonna keep running down.
What are you basing that off of?
Uh, so usually whenever you have a down move like this, you usually have two legs. Is one right here, and then it consolidates, and then another drop down. Um, I don't see. I don't know, man. Like like I said, it really depends on the buying and the selling pressure. If there is if there is heavy buyers and this thing shoots up here, then we can change bias, but I really don't see, and I can't really see the volume. The volume is at same volume as yesterday, 1.10 million,
Hmm.
and it wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
So. This could just be a one-sided day, just like yesterday.
Yeah.
See that? See how it dropped like that?
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
But yeah.
See, is Meta still going up? Mm, dropped off.
Let's see.
Oh. A Polish billionaire plans to sue Meta for alleged fake advertisements. That'll be interesting. It's not going to be any sweat off of them.
What I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing 458.50s
Good God.
on the Qs. Don't take me out. That's fine. I'm down
Things
200
just.
bucks. That's all right. I'll try to follow this again. See what happens. Well, it's almost close to hitting that 50. I'm gonna hold this one. I'm gonna wait. I hit that 50 on the 30 minute. See if we can get a bounce off of here.
Hmm.
You know what I really need? I really need what was it, either book maps or something to see where are these orders being placed at, you know? That would give me a better picture of what's going
Yeah.
on. Right now is realistically I'm blind, I'm being blindsided by just reading the technicals when I can actually see a book map and see where the orders are at. That would give me a better idea of where everything is going. But everything always comes down to money, man. Everything. Money here, money there.
Mm-hmm. I'm reading some stuff on Benzinga.
I'm looking at right now the 458.50s. So I'm thinking it might just keep going down to that level. 458.50s. That's a 50. Why? On the 30 minute on the I don't get it. I really don't.
Hmm.
I'm looking at the 30 minute on QQQs and it's hitting that 50 right now, but on this it already passed the 50. It's not. Huh? It is what it is. All right.
Hmm.
See if I can catch that bottom. It's hitting at 21. So that's so that's 21.
Briefing ahead of truce talks.
One. Man, can you hear this guy? Who's that?
Netanyahu,
Mm-mm.
Israeli Prime Minister, or whatever he is.
Mm-mm.
I really, I feel like for the first time in a long time, you got people really just calling out the bullshit
Mm-hmm.
and like really trying to hold the media accountable and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think you see people that are actually doing it versus all the people that just without calling anybody out, people that aren't doing it.
Yeah.
People are just letting people get away with everything, including crime and stuff like that. But I find it interesting that you have these people that are getting on TV and are like, "Hey, man, quit, quit jocking the media. Like, quit twisting the stories.
Yeah.
They're just calling people out specifically."
Well, I
And I
mean,
appreciate it.
I would say they're brave to do that, but they're also risky.
Well, this is like the
You know.
prime minister of a country. I mean,
Oh, okay. Well.
yeah, I'm not talking about influencers on TikTok. I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
about real people like that have done something for the world.
Yeah. But even still, what I would think is those guys can be taken out too. You know.
For sure. Look at Trump.
Yep. So I mean, it's a risk saying all that stuff, but I think every one of those people that do have any kind of impact on, on society itself, man, I think they all should just collaborate, you know, and just come together and be like, man, we're done, you know, just stop the crap.
I think it's too lucrative to keep the people fighting.
Yeah.
I think it just makes everybody money hand over fist when you just play both sides of the aisle like that.
Yeah.
I can't really justify what's been taking place in the United States over the past couple of years. That I don't see how anybody's winning with what we've been doing and allowing. Like you
Man,
can't not good for future generations.
yeah. But
Sorry.
it's all about power, man, power. And
Yeah,
I can guarantee it's probably going to continue for for a
forever.
long time, like our grandchildren's grandchildren's and stuff like that. There's people that has to be in power. It's part of, I think maybe it's part of, just in general, even in like let's say if there was civilization that just, off of this where I'm pretty sure there is, you know, that sort of stuff going on, somewhere else, you know.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about as if, people that are in power, basically,
Right.
ruling. I don't think it's never gonna stop.
No, but it will evolve and it will change as it always has in every civilization.
Yeah.
I look at the Roman Empire,
Yeah.
the greatest empire ever. Look at Genghis Khan. Like, there have been some incredible. Look at the Vikings. Look at the Spanish conquistadors. Um, you know,
Yeah.
look how the U.S. was formed. I guarantee everybody in England was like, yeah, whatever, that's never going to change.
Yeah.
And one day somebody was like, you know what, King?
And then it just
Yeah, deuces. I'm out
yeah.
of here. Going to find a new place and name it after you.
We're getting
So
kind
yeah,
of
at some point it will change. I mean, yeah, I mean to your point, who knows when?
yeah. It just
But
takes a really long time for people to open their eyeballs out.
yeah, I feel like it has taken longer in the past. It's a tough call, man, because people have more knowledge at their fingertips than ever.
Mm-hmm.
But the government's watching and listening to everything you're doing
Oh yeah.
24.
Yep.
They're recording us on like 9 devices right now each.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary.
It says Raleigh Police Department is seeking the public assistance in finding the suspect
Oh man,
below.
man, man, man.
It's Miguel Hung. He was last seen at residence of Tealwood.
Miguel Hung.
Oh, it's a different thing. It's a different thing.
Oh my gosh, great.
So yeah, some guy. He's an endangered missing person.
Miguel is in. He's in danger
Yeah.
because he is missing.
Yep.
No one's coming to find you, bro. Oh, is he a little kid?
Mm-mm.
Is that what it is?
No.
Oh, then no one's coming to find him.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, you're a dude. Sorry, bro. Good luck.
Yep.
Hope you'll learn how to fish and hunt. Tie a bow on a knot.
There's really not a lot of movement, man. Not, not too
There's
much.
a lot of fear, man, because you've got. I mean, same thing.
Yeah.
You got the wars overseas. You got another hurricane on the way. You've got elections. You've got so Nvidia. I was reading. They haven't. There's not a supply chain shortage yet,
Mm-hmm.
but it's probably about to roll. It's probably on the way.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, yeah, they are speaking a little bit of this AI bubble burst, but I feel like that's just speculation.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has any real concrete evidence. I mean, Intel is also falling on its face.
Let's
The
see
only
what the
problem with
manager
having
has to say.
live house plants is the damn little bugs that are in here. Little plant bugs. Ah, okay. So I guess Intel's doing some restructuring.
So
So this might be why Intel's having,
keep eyes on Meta.
yeah.
But see, I don't. As far as that and what my technicals are telling me, it's I just don't. I'm looking at so everything it bottomed out on the 10 minute on the uh on the 30 minute we're still on it on the uptrend. Same goes for the 1 hour and the 2 hour, but I don't know why it's not pushing. It should have already been pushing by now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not seeing well that comes in the news come into play and all that stuff. But there's not a lot of push. It's not enough power there for it to to keep going up or to bounce back off and come on up. There's only pressure to the downside.
Mhm. Hey man, I know where you can get $35,000.
Where's that?
You got to find Ramon Jamar Alston. You can
Let's go
find
on.
that guy.
Let's go on a bounty.
My man he was serving a life sentence for killing a 1 year old.
Jeez. Yeah, I would go look for him.
Man, I wouldn't bring him back alive. I promise you that.
Yeah.
It might be a few pieces I bring back.
And does it say dead or alive or?
I'm looking right now.
uh,
You killed a 1 year old, bro.
jeez,
You
man.
get the worst kind of death, man.
Yeah. Get skinned
No,
alive.
ain't no due process for you, bro. Sorry. On Christmas Day,
Jeez.
I'm assuming Malaya Williams. I'm assuming is a female. You killed a 1 year old. I assume possibly your daughter, but a 1 year old girl on Christmas Day.
Hmm.
Yeah, dude, the worst.
That's crazy, man.
So they took him to a hospital. The U.S. Marshal Services are on the case too.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know what's
Mhm.
wrong with people, dude.
Man was wearing handcuffs connected to a belly chain and somehow escaped. Huh? He freed himself from the leg restraints.
Just like that.
Yeah, authorities say at 7 a.m. he freed himself from leg restraints, which I guess whoever this person said they were designed to put pressure against the Achilles tendon to
Hmm.
hinder movement. And then he jumped out of the transport van upon arrival at the hospital. And you guys couldn't catch him?
Well, if you seen the officers today,
Facts.
yeah, I mean,
I'd have had to shoot that guy.
dude, I would have the standards of the military. You know,
Oh, 100, dude.
I just I don't get it, man. These I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
Oh, it says right here that they have to put their guns in lock boxes while transporting prisoners. So
But
that's why
even
nobody
still,
shot
man,
him.
they should be able to catch a person, you know? I mean,
I mean, he's in he can't swing his arms. He's in handcuffs attached to his belly, so he has no real like stride ability.
mhm.
If people don't realize your arms are what makes you run faster.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That whole movement, your arms propel you.
Yep.
I'm not going to say anything. Probably some DEI hires. Now, maybe they were strapping young men that just feared for their own life and safety, and
Nope.
that is also no excuse. You got to keep tabs on a murderer, bro. That's crazy talk, son.
Yeah.
Anywho, back to the topic at hand. If you see him, call 911 immediately and do not approach. Nah, dude. Yeah, I mean, you got two officers too. Like neither one of y'all.
None of them actually.
I mean, I'm sure they're probably E4 mafia.
Mm,
Like, here you go. You guys just transport people. Don't have any real responsibility.
yeah.
That's crazy, man. But no, you make a good point, dude. There should be. I agree with you. There's got to be a standard.
Yep.
I took the CMPD fitness entrance exam. Um, there's a little bit of a challenge to it if you don't ever work out. I definitely watched people fail it, which was can't just show up to it. If you're young enough, you might just pass it,
Yeah.
but you gotta probably gotta be some kind of an athlete though.
Yeah. You know, when I was active, man, I wanted to go into the Green Berets, man. I was ready. I was ready to go, man. And
Same.
yeah, and they wouldn't sign my papers, man, because I think that week prior, man, I had an accident. I was climbing that rope, man, and the rope snapped coming down
Mm,
from 14 feet, man.
mm.
Yeah, man, they were just like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to go." And I was telling the first sergeant and the CO, man, because the CO he's pretty cool, and he's like, "What, man?" He's like, "You thinking about going to?" I was like, "I don't want to go to Ranger School, sir.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Ranger School. I just want to go and get it done now. They can send me later on, you know, I'll do it, but I just want to go and just do it, you know. It's like I'm trying to be hard, you know."
That'd have been Ranger though, man.
No, man, they wouldn't sign it. And the first sergeant, he was like, "Yeah, you go if you do this, if you pass the air assault school, he's like, I'll sign the papers." And I passed it first try, man. And I took them the papers and never got back with me, man. So
Shitty, man.
they wanted me to go to Ranger School. They wanted me to go to Ranger School. I don't know. I don't know. Or either that or they needed guys for something, or I don't know.
I think if you don't send guys, they lose their slots.
Mm,
Like that, like the next fiscal year, you lose your slots.
mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So if they give you five and you don't send but four guys, then they're like, you know what? Obviously, you guys can't even fill five slots. Now you only get four slots.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was the same thing with the guard. Because I was supposed to go to Ranger School for the same exact reason. Like, man, we gotta fill bodies.
Yeah.
They were like, you're probably, you're you're a top pick to go. So,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, they gave it to me. My leave date was 2 weeks after we just finished hurricane relief.
Mm-hmm.
I was sick as shit. I mean, I was, as you well know, like you're in the hurricane. You're
Yeah.
not dry. What's that? You might get food,
Look at that drop,
maybe
brother. Look at that drop.
get it.
Might come on down even further, but see if we can get this run a little bit. Ah,
What?
of course they.
They're about to sign a mask ban in New York.
A mask ban?
Yeah, mask. Hey, I
Yeah,
understand why.
they should do that. I think, well, that usually happens in a lot of what is the reason for? Is it for murders and stuff?
That's what I think because people are now using the mask to
Yeah, yeah.
walk around in public.
Look at
Yeah.
that drop, brother. Look at that drop.
You in on this?
No, not yet. I was in, but I'm just trying to be safe right now. I'm trying to get back my 170 because I'm down 170. So I'm just being careful right now. If I'm seeing, I'm looking at the 15. We are still dropping, and the 30. I don't know, brother. I kind of feel like we might be going down to 454, and I just want to wait. I want to see if I can just scalp things, just get little
Yeah.
scalps here and there.
California's on fire too, right?
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, California's on fire.
Huh.
Like the wildfires are out of control over there right now, which
Well,
is
they always have wildfires no matter what, man.
yeah,
And it's always I don't know how they start. Like
just dry. It's just heat and dry ground. It's like
yeah,
spontaneous combustion.
it's just crazy, man.
Dang. They had to call in the National Guard.
Yeah. Out in California.
Yeah. So they lost 400,000 acres in a national park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. You getting a bounce? Or you think, oh,
Nah,
baby.
I'm not seeing no bounce just yet. I'm still watching. I'm looking at the 3 minute and the 5 minute. There's no indication of no bounce yet. Once I see the MACDs cross over on the 1 minute heading to the upside and it goes above that zero mark,
Yeah.
then I that would be a confirmed uptrend. But right now it's just I'm just gonna keep a stop right here just in case.
Yeah.
I want to catch that. What I really want to do is I want to catch that bottom, and just ride it all the way to the top, man. Nonstop. That's what I want to
Yeah.
do. I want to see it hit this 50 right here. Oop. Oh man. Wow, closed everything. Why is it doing that? All right. All right, so I'm up. I'm getting back my money.
Do I think it's super ironic that 4 years ago there was a mask mandate and now there's a mask ban.
Yep.
Like,
I
doesn't that
mean, people. Whenever you have opportunities like that, especially where you don't.
you don't enforce the crime?
Yeah, you can just, and there's no law of anything. I mean, people can disguise themselves and do whatever, man.
Yeah, it's the Wild West.
Yeah. So people are going to take advantage of it.
Hmm. Yeah, to your point, where when you don't prosecute anybody,
Yeah.
I would. If you were
Now,
like, "Hey, man, you can go smash out that window and take whatever you want under $1,000, and no one's gonna do anything to you," I'd be like,
yeah, yeah.
"For real? That sounds like a free giveaway.
Yep.
Let me get on that." Do you guys have any Miata exhaust systems in there?
Yeah. Well, let me find out. Man, it was bound to happen.
The mandate?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny how people put these crazy laws into place and they're like, "Oh, it didn't work." Like, yeah, no crap, it didn't work. You're
Hmm.
looking good on that uptick, man.
Oh yeah. It's looking good, but this thing can shoot on down. That's why I put that stop right here because this thing can just ride on down very fast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I just want to make sure I have at least some profits. So
For sure.
we got about 20 minutes left. Let's see who's watching.
Hopefully,
Own
they're getting some money.
Own 3D has been on here every day. I don't know if that's someone or not.
I wonder if we're being watched by the Chinese.
Oh.
or a Russian bot.
I don't know. I know that some people from Australia has been watching this, and I can see where they're coming from. But let's see.
Can you see views after the fact?
I can
Like,
see. So on the right hand corner, there's the little users in chat, and it'll tell you there's one is you're on right now, and it's telling me owned 3D is on right now. But if I go to the multi-stream, I can't see nothing. I don't know who's on there. Maybe if I log in into my X account and look at the broadcast. Hey, look at this pump up.
on it.
I'm gonna move this, moving this up here. There we go. Let's see. I do have a follower on X. It's a female. I have two viewers on Twitch right now. I believe. Yeah, I only have two followers on Twitch. Let me go to YouTube. Also, hey,
Yeah.
if I had this on TikTok, like this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to get everything because TikTok is like the main thing that everybody's using right now.
Hmm.
And if I were to have that put on as well as on the broadcasting, man, then I would probably get a whole lot more of like I would get a whole lot more followers, you know,
Yeah.
because that's just what everybody's using right now. But
Right.
um, I need to figure out how I can get the key or the stream key, and then how to do the URL thing. So nobody is on my I don't know. Yeah, it says there's only one person on here, or I don't know if it's the one person from here.
What are you looking at? That.
I'm looking at the my YouTube stream. Um, I can't really tell who's on. I have no followers on YouTube, so and
Hold
that's
on.
and I think the reason for that, the reason for like not a lot of followers now,
Mhm.
it's because I believe that I'm not making any videos. First of all, I'm not really marketing.
Mhm.
It's pretty much as whoever stumbles
Right.
into my stuff, and I need to get that external right now, that external thing because if I don't, then I'm not able to even edit. I mean, I can edit them, but I'm not able to um, send them off. I can't send them off into files and stuff like that, or because I have too much space being used.
Hmm.
So we're coming back up. Let's see if it,
So what did they do for you? What did Geek Squad do for you?
they didn't do anything, brother. All they did was they came here and he was just like he was looking through my computer and he was asking me. I was like, all right, listen, this is what I have. I'm having X's on my files, and he's like, yeah, well, whenever those show up, it's because they're not really uploading up to I guess to the cloud or something. They're not really uploading. And then I showed him the memory space that I have in here, and that's the whole memory is pretty much taken.
Yeah.
And there's files on there that with pictures that I never even
Use.
used or never even looked up. I was like, how did those get there?
Oh yeah. If you plug your phone up to your computer, that happens too.
Oh, yeah.
It'll pull like video game images, like it'll just
Whatever. Just yeah.
cartoons and stuff. Yeah.
And I don't know. I was like, where in the hell did I don't even know this person. Um,
Yep.
So yeah, I was doing that, and he was like, he was telling me his policies and stuff like that, and then I was like, all right, well, and then he showed me some stuff on the Nvidia because I was telling him how my computer was just crashing. It was doing some weird stuff, and so he was just telling me that, and so he pretty much was like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cancel your appointment because really there's nothing that I can do because we can't go into your files just for privacy reasons,
Yep.
or sensitive information. I was like, all right,
Yeah. SPI.
yeah. He was showing me some things, for a pretty good minute.
Yeah.
Um, but
How much did they charge you for that? Nothing.
for the well, the services I paid 138, but he didn't charge me for any of it just because, I mean, I wanted them to go through my files. I was like, man, I don't care. Just I want it just done, you know? Charge
Yeah.
me. And if you have to charge me more, charge me. I don't care. But
Yeah, I understand their policy for sure, though.
yeah. So, yeah, man. So that's what happened, and now I'm kind of like, I know I can look this stuff up, man. I just don't. I really don't want to mess it up, man. I really don't. Or I can
Dude,
just get a. I can get it. I can just get an external hard drive and just leave it as is, But then I'm still gonna come back to my whole Ninja Trader script where it's not my whole website thing, or not the website thing. My whole the code thing is not catching. I may have deleted the MACD program thing on here because I was clicking on everything,
mhm.
and I think I accidentally did delete it, so I might have to redo everything. So I need to look for those files and then delete those files, but I don't want to mess it up. I don't
Yeah,
want to screw it up.
I've had to go through and manually delete what you're talking about. Like for like I said, I plug my phone up at some point to charge it or move pictures over videos, and then it'll bring up like my motocross, like a slew of motocross helmets and pants. I was like, what is this? Like cartoons from games I played,
Yeah.
animated. I'm like, what is all this bullshit?
Mhm.
But it's like all your cookies and stuff, and it just that's why stuff gets bogged down. All you gotta do is, like you said, get the external and rip all that stuff. Just take it and put it in the external, then delete it from the desktop. The stuff you never use, like the pictures, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you might have to just get in there in your pictures and just go through them and select
Yeah,
them and
select
just
one
delete
by
them.
one and just yeah.
We can you can hold control and group them together.
Yeah.
Obviously, but yes, you have to manually do it, man. But what's the end goal? Like, what's your day to day life improves once you bite that bullet.
Yeah. Look at this run up.
Hell yes, love it.
Like I said, I'm seeing it's on the 5 minute. The MACDs is touching the signal line already, so like this could be either a bounce back down
Mm-hmm.
heavily, or it could just trace back and then bounce back up and go even higher. And that's one of those things that you have to like, watch out for. You don't I see all these profits here, yeah, I do see all these, but at the same time, it's like I really want to catch that big move. Either I'm gonna be stuck here, it's gonna come out, it's gonna I'm gonna be in profit, but I'm just not gonna be as much as I wanted it to. Um,
But how much are you up percentage wise?
it's not telling me any kind of percentage right now. I'm basically made all of it back right now. I was down 200 and something. Right now, I'm only up 1350. I want to see if I can get this thing up to about let's see. I want to make at least $200 today.
Yeah.
This needs some wiggle room, so I'm just going to leave it right there. It really does need a lot of wiggle room.
It's about time you guys did something of common sense in New York. I will be damned.
New York, don't New York have those what do you call the
No firearms.
no, 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 they have that face recognition stuff, don't they? Or is that China?
I'm sure we have it,
Yeah.
dude. Not not the biggest conspiracy theorist, but I'm pretty sure they perfected that software technology during COVID
Hmm. Yeah.
because you can test millions and billions of people.
Mhm.
I guess millions. It's not billions, but you could test millions of people. You could see if your software could still pick up the recognition through the mask.
Yeah.
If you think about the number of American citizens that have voluntarily given up their facial recognition through their phone or their computer,
Mhm.
myself included.
Now, imagine all this is been done and they swab your nose, right?
Mm-hmm.
They tested you for COVID,
Mm-hmm.
but what are all those didn't they put names on the swabs?
Mm.
And then that would be a good thing to actually get information from everybody, the genes, for DNA purposes.
Sure. Yeah, those that have natural immunities to it,
Hmm.
because there were some people,
Yep.
or are some people, just like any other disease. There's some people that can go into the freaking gas chamber at basic and it doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
There's not many. I've never seen them, but that's the stories they tell us.
Man, whenever I went in that thing, man, that was the worst. Well, I wouldn't say it's the worst thing, but it sucked.
It
I
sucked.
was like, I had snot coming all the way down my nose, man, and I was like, ugh, like that.
Yeah, everybody, man,
Dude, and
just
every time that cameraman came by, the camera and the picture guy, dude,
yeah,
I was like always in it, man. I wanted my face to be known in the book, so that way
yeah.
whenever they gave us that book, our basic book, man, I tee myself all the time.
Did you buy it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
I kind of wish I did now.
yeah. I bought mine, man. I had to, and I bought the video.
Hell yeah.
Look at his run up, brother. Look at his run up. So I basically made it back. So I'm only up 97 cents, $2 now.
Okay. So the 200 I'm seeing is basically that's a zero basically
The 200
because you were
that's
down two. Now you're up 207. Really, you're up
yes.
seven.
So yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So that 1 minute already crossed over. If you look at the 1 minute chart,
Mm-hmm.
let's look at the 1 minute right quick. That 1 minute chart here, I'm gonna pull it up right here. You see that? It already crossed over this level here on the zero. Let me see it. It already
Yeah.
crossed over here. So that to me is a reversal already. Now what I'm trying to see is what I'm seeing is whenever the signals or the EMAs cross down here, it is a confirmation of an uptrend. Now, what
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see is I don't want to see this come down and then the 7 and the 21 cross over again and come back down. That's what I don't want to see. I want to see this come up, come down to the 7, or come down to the 50 and then push right back up and do the same thing over and over again to for the upside continuation.
Someone who I've gotten to know very well. He lives about a mile away from me. Is a very courageous young man who's
Well,
had.
I'm only up basically $23 right now.
He's very, very.
Even though my P&L says 6150, but that doesn't include
Viciousness, it's violent,
the commissions fee, which I
and
really don't like the way they do their commissions, but
Mm-hmm.
that's
I
one
mean,
straight.
you can pay so they won't charge you as much,
Yeah.
which I really think is a good idea, but
All right, guys, I'm gonna be
I
quick.
mean, it is what it is, I don't have that kind of money to be paying them.
On to Bruce for years and years. Since
Yeah, it makes two of us.
2021. These two have
So if we do come up to this green level or to this level all the way up top, I'm going to get out of my option calls. Um, just because as time goes, time decay and all that stuff,
Yep.
it's really not changing my premiums on the bid and ask. It's not really changing. So that means that I would have to be way above at least to 465 to 68 in order to be in profit.
And the reason why it took over 3 years to get justice for this individual is we couldn't identify him 100% positively.
Yeah, 5 minutes till, bro.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right, guys, we got about 5 minutes. What I'm seeing right now, let's just go over a little bit.
Like all these animals at Columbia or
So I
anywhere.
want to see this. I want to see this reversal all the way back up and possibly even further. We still are in an uptrend. Um, really just depends on what happens on the 5 minute. Um, on the 5 minute, we're still downtrending, but it just really depends on the buying pressure, which here is a whole lot of buying pressure. I did catch this bottom here. If you look at it, it touched that 50 on the 60 EMA, and I was looking at the 30. I was looking at the 30 EMA, and I thought it would catch right here, but I did ended up catching this bottom here. Um, so just watch that 5 minute.
New York
If
City,
the 5 minute
the mayor
can't
has
break above that zero, we're possibly going to keep going down. So I would just wait. Um, watch the 5 minute for a possible bounce from this 50 here, coming back down,
and this is just the
or
first.
uh,
We're gonna fight alongside
or just
straight.
watch that the 30 and see if we can get a crossover on the MACDs uh, and still keep going above. So that's what I see for today. It really just depends on the buying pressure and what people feel for today. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the ending screen and just watch out for those things and you'll be able to see what happens. Sorry guys, I'm kind of just distracted a little bit. All right, but anyways, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow and let's see what happens.